Nidhi Jain, and guys, today we are up with a new series. So this series will be of A1. A1 to B2 German syllabus with all the 4 modules. Yes guys, on your demand you are requested me that please ma'am, we need a proper syllabus because we are very much confused in different books. We are having various different things. In some books we are having this topic also, in some books we don't have this topic. So I thought why not to give you the clear picture. Like I'm having more than experience of 8-9 years in this particular field of German teaching. So I thought why not to create a particular videos, the 4 separate videos according to level, in which I'm going to tell you the proper syllabus of A1, A2, B1, B2 plus all the 4 modules information, which means for speaking what you need to do in this particular level, how much you have to do for speaking, writing, reading, hearing. Oh my god, what a wholesome video this is gonna be. In this video you're gonna know each and everything, the whole syllabus of A1 German language course plus covering all the 4 modules. So make sure to subscribe this channel because a lot of informative content is coming up to you. Every alternate days we are coming up with new videos, and every Wednesday at 12 p.m. German news come up to you. So make sure to practice all 4 modules. With that, if you haven't watched, I'm putting the link here. Go and check the German news. And guys, if you're watching for the very first time, then my name is Nidhi Jain. I am a CEO and the founder of German Gyan. German Gyan provides you online and offline classes. We do provide teacher training program. Again, teacher training program batch is starting super duper soon. We do provide teacher training program, exam preparation, brush up classes. Oh my god guys, whatever you can think around German Gyan is a one-stop solution. So what are you waiting for? Let's start with this video because I'm so excited. Make sure to watch this video till end and make sure to share it. Let's start.
German A1 level syllabus, a comprehensive guide. Modules and topics. If you are in A1 level, then it is important that you can introduce yourself and others in German language. So for this topic, the key vocabulary will be your name, age, nationality, profession and family. And while learning about this topic, you need to put your focus on the grammar, such as verb conjugations in the present tense, for example, heißen, sein, haben, because these are the verbs which you are going to use in your introduction. Then you should also have a proper knowledge of personal pronouns and definite and indefinite articles. You should also have the skills of asking and answering simple questions about personal information. That means you should have information or knowledge of Fragen words. The second is numbers, time and dates. So you should know how to say numbers, times and dates in German language. So focusing on number, you should learn from 1 to 100, then days of week, months, seasons, telling time and birthdays. Talking about the grammar focus, then you should learn question words such as wie, was, wo, wann, then your prepositions, and you should also know how to form sentences with dates and times. The skills will be making appointments and scheduling and telling the time and dates. The third topic is daily life and routines. For this, you will be needing vocabulary related to morning routine, household activities, hobbies and leisure times. Focusing on the grammar, so you should learn present tense of regular and irregular verbs. Means you need to learn the conjugations of regular and irregular verbs. Then there are other verbs also in A1 level, which is separable verbs. For example, aufstehen and einkaufen. Apart from this, there is also a topic of modal verb. So in A1 level there are total 7 modal verbs. For example, können, sollen, wollen, müssen, möchten. So you should have knowledge of all the modal verbs. Next topic is shopping and food. So for shopping and food, you need vocabulary related to food items, fruits, vegetables, drinks, clothes, shoppings and phrases. And talking about the grammar, then you should have a proper focus on accusative case and articles, and you should know how to learn the plural forms of a noun and of course negation with kein and nicht. The next topic is family and relationships. So for speaking on this topic, you should have a knowledge of vocabulary related to family members, describing relationships. For describing to this topic, you need grammar of possessive pronouns, that is mine, thine, thine, ihr, then descriptive adjectives, and then sentence structures with haben and sein. Next topic is directions and travel. That means if you are a A1 learner, then you should know how to describe the directions and travel. So for this you will be needing the vocabulary related to places in a city, transportation and giving directions. And then talking about the grammar, so you will be needing dative case with prepositions, for example su, nach, by, mit, and imperative forms for giving instructions. So you need to put special focus on imperative because imperative have different structure. The next topic is weather and environment. For this you will be needing vocabulary related to seasons, weather conditions and basic nature terms. And the grammar focus is on forming simple statements and questions, and you should know how to learn how to use is skipped, which means there is and there are. Now let's take a grammar overview. So first, you should have a knowledge of nouns and articles in German language because articles play a great role in a German language. So you should learn what are singular and plural forms, then definite articles and then indefinite article. After this, you have a topic pronouns, which is personal pronoun and possessive pronoun. This is the topic where most of the students get confused, so you should know what the difference between both. Then there are certain verbs in A1 level, which is present tense conjugation, that is regular and irregular verb. Then you have modal verbs and then you have a separable verbs. Apart from this, you should have a proper knowledge of the sentence structure. In A1 level, you learn the sentence structure of main clause, that is subject, verb and object. Please remember that your verb will always be on the second place. And you should also learn question words and how to frame sentences or questions with question words and without question words. Apart from this, you have a topic of negation. So in German grammar, there are two words which are used for negation. First is kein, second is nicht. Kein is used for nouns and nicht is used for verbs, adjectives and adverbs. Then we have a topic of prepositions in A1 level. So in A1 level there are 26 prepositions for which you need to learn the difference between accusative preposition, dative preposition and vexel preposition. And then the very last topic of A1 level is conjunctions, that is the connectors. So in A1 level there are 5 connectors, which is und, oder, aber, denn and sondern. Now let's learn some skills to demonstrate for A1 exam. If you are in A1 level, then for the reading, you should have an understanding of short, simple text like ads, schedules, menus or emails. And you should also know how to identify specific information in simple written materials. For the writing module, you should have a knowledge of basic sentences and fill out forms with personal information. And you should also know how to compose short emails, example introducing yourself and making an appointment like this. For the listening part, you should have a knowledge of comprehend basic phrases and common expressions when spoken slowly, follow simple directions and recognize information about time, place and people. And for the speaking, you should learn to participate in simple conversations about familiar topics and answer basic questions about personal details, preferences, and routines. Now, let's see the topics which are important for the A1 level exam. So, for listening, there will be audios of short dialogues and announcements. For reading, there will be ads, postcards, and short text. And for the writing module, you need to be completing a form or writing a short email. And for speaking, you should know how to introduce yourself, answering questions, and participating in a role play. Now, let's see the tips for preparing for the A1 level exam. So, the first thing is you need to learn the key vocabulary. You cannot run from this topic. You should know the vocabulary of everyday topics, for example, like your daily routine, then things in your household, in your school, in offices. Like this, you need to learn the vocabulary. Then you should speak often and focus on the pronunciation. And because A1 level focuses completely on present tense, so master the conjugation of the verb in present tense. Then there are articles in German language, and for that you need to learn the different cases, which is nominative, accusative and dative, because the article plays differently according to these cases. So focus on these cases. And do not forget to take mock test for practice.
So guys, how was this first episode of A1 German syllabus for all the 4 modules information? I hope you are very much clear about the syllabus. We'll catch in the next one. In the next one, you will be getting the information about A2. See you in the second part. Until then, keep learning German with German Gyan. Take care. Cheers.